What a beat, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Hey, feeling like a night owl, man. The late thing on a little zen thing. Put your feet in the dirt. Go and put your feet in the grass. You know, what do they call it, Sav, when you put your feet in the grass? When you lower the... What's the word I'm looking for? I know you do it as well, Sav. I know Zubiri's been on it recently as well. Nah. Man, sometimes you have to hug a tree. Sometimes you have to put your
feet... Hug what?
Yeah, hug a tree.
So, burn up, you're out here hugging wood. I hear it.
Nah, I'm not hugging wood, bro. That sounds mad.
No, that's what you're doing, though.
You finished how you started the day. You started the day talking about mics in your mouth, and that. Now you
No, I didn't start the day with mics in my mouth. I said
a crazy 24 hours for you, blood.
You know what? I'm gonna stop sharing with you, man. Still, I ain't even.
I'll
let you, man, do your own thing.
You see when these men reach Hollywood, bro.
Diddy party.
Strange activities, bro.
No, I'm gonna let you, man, do your own thing, bro. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean, going forward. Watch. I ain't trying to help you, man, with no zen, nothing, no relaxation, nothing. Just, yeah, you, man, are stressed out. I'll leave you, man, to stressed out, bro. Is what it is. But listen, we're here to talk about Giovanni Leoni, the Italian bad boy. 18-year-old centre-back is now joined Liverpool. Here we go. Completed, done deal. Flying in to do his medical, and then he's going to be joining the squad. But there's still no Marc Guehi yet. But we'll wait and see what happens with that one. Him and Isak potentially will still be on their way into the building as well. Big up to everyone locked in, man. It's a vibe still. I know it's a late one, not used to these kind of streams. But yeah. Sav, Zubiri, big up to the man then, man. You know what I mean? Feel like I've been streaming all day still. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Big up the man them in the chat. Big up the gal in the chat. All the butts in that.
Why are you throwing triangles up, bro? What are we doing? Illuminati party? Are you in that kind of circle now, Sav? Is that what we're doing?
You're on Zubiri's people, blood, but big up the man.
Nah, Zubiri's Illuminati. I'm pretty sure he's a Freemason.
He's been Masoning from way back. He's been Masoning from way back, blood.
Yeah,
I'm talking before Rick Ross and them. He's the original.
Yeah, I thought we was here to talk about football, man. It's my business out there now.
Hey, man, it's what it is.
All right, let's do the football. Then we'll get back to that because that's an interesting conversation. If you look under Savage's glass, but there's a Freemason symbol on this. Giovanni Leoni, the Italian Donny, bro. I think first question, lads. Now he's officially gonna be our player. Fingers crossed, nothing wrong with medicals and all that, which you pretty much expect him to pass. What is the expectation are we putting on this brother? Are we expecting him to come in and hit the ground running? Are we expecting him to, I don't know, like play the backup game, or do you think he can actually come in and actually start for Liverpool, or is that far-fetched right now? Anyone can run it.
All right. Personally, I think the way the club is moving, the ambition, obviously we don't want to be over ambitious, but we all can agree certain men came in the door a little bit too hot, talking about condolences and that. You see, when you get to that level, you have to deliver. And unfortunately, he didn't deliver for the new manager. And we all can see he fell out of favor with that. So when we're talking about center-back replacement and the numbers being tossed around for a seasoned captain looking for game time, and the number matches this man number, I just look at him like the Kwanzaa replacement. I think Kwanzaa ambitions was definitely a little bit too far-fetched as far as the way he came in under Klopp, the way Klopp was grooming him. Failed to impress Slot. He ended up getting shipped out. So personally, I think it's just like the Kwanzaa replacement, maybe a number 4 seat. Joey, you could say, is in that number 3rd seat. Obviously, he isn't as reliable as we'd like. So I definitely think he's just like maybe 4 or 5 slot. Probably have to have a conversation about who's better, but I haven't seen the kid. I heard lots of more talks about him than Kwanzaa, to be honest. So Robin. Nah. You on the line. Nah, you definitely on the line. The way she pull up on man, bro, it's like crazy.
Jesus, imagine, bro.
Yeah,
Proper
the
what
way
you
she pull
said,
up on me sometimes, bro, it's crazy.
this
Like,
man
yo,
goes
who you
online,
talking
bro.
to, big
Like,
man?
who you talking to?
Yeah. But I definitely think it's just a Kwanzaa replacement. Do we need a Guehi in ahead of him? And what does that mean for Joey? Not really care about that conversation. We're talking about this man right here coming through the door. So yeah, definitely, man. Think he's just a Kwanzaa replacement, and it's a good level for him to come in 18. You know what I mean? I don't think he's coming in with too much ambition, but I'll tell you what, if he comes in and make it look like, you know what I'm saying, he can be on the heels of the starting lineup, I'll take it, bro. That's what football is all about. Like, I'm not saying Virgil ain't him, but if any center back comes in and hold the fourth down better than the captain, well, I mean, we see what happened to Hendo, bro. Harvey Elliott was keeping him out the team. So I'm not one to just stick man in a number 4 spot and talk about that's where you belong, bro. If he's first team, he's first team, man. And only he can dictate that when he gets his opportunity. So I'm not going to tell you I'm over the moon about the guy. I didn't know about the guy till we signed him. So
No, I think
that's
that's fair, to be fair, man. If you know what I mean, it's what has he played? What, roughly around 30 odd games? I think so. It's not like he's played bags of games in the Italian league. So he's still coming in very, inexperienced in terms of the amount of minutes he's probably played at the top level. And he's coming into a club that the pressure is on because we want to go and win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. So he's not coming in to kind of learn your craft as such. You have to be kind of ready just in case you're called upon to step in and either fill Virgil's shoes or even Kanate's shoes if the man them ain't performing. But yeah, Sav, now he's our player, bro. What are you thinking? What do you think it will happen with him? Or do you think he goes? Because he's 18, isn't he? Like, I'm thinking he could just go.
I think that's what people are forgetting, man. I think obviously if you're old enough, you're good enough. But he's only like a year older than Rio Blood, so it's not like, yeah, I mean, it's not this big stretch. So he's an older, experienced player, and he's a defender, bro. Like, he's a centre back. They normally take longer they need experience on it. That's always how it's been. You know, I mean, very rarely do we have an 18-year-old bad boy defender, bro. It doesn't happen that often. I don't think I don't think there'll be much pressure on him because whatever pressure the fans put on him don't really make a difference to his life. He won't notice. And Slot's not stupid. I don't think this was a plan the whole time, but I do think there was a plan to bring in another young centre back anyway. Even if Kwanzaa didn't leave, I think that because we tried to get Lenny Euro the season before.
Yeah,
he was 18 at the time as well, I think. So it felt like we tried to go there. He went to Manchester United instead. We tried to go to Howson. He went to Real Madrid. So it seemed like that's what Liverpool was trying to do anyway. Zamir is right, and the manager's already said, like, the one person he said, I need to replace Kwanzaa. He said that straight away. You've gone and got somebody who's about 3 years younger than Kwanzaa. So he takes up that Kwanzaa spot, I think. And I don't think Kwanzaa had too much pressure on him either. Like, obviously in the game, but that's the natural pressure of playing for Liverpool. I don't think, I mean, I'll be honest, bro. I'm thinking with Kwanzaa that it might have been stuff outside of football that Slot didn't want all the notice with, because there was a lot of, in Slot's first season, there was a lot of things kept popping up about Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's no pressure on him, man. Like I said before, and I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. But Zabir is right, man. He said I didn't know nothing. He didn't know nothing about the kid until we signed him, and we do streams every day. No one ever mentioned the kid to us one time, bro. You get me? I seen him play twice, well, once actually, and I never mentioned him to you either, because I didn't see anything. I just saw that one man was bullying someone. The only shock I got was the fact that when we were linked to him, then they told me his age, and I was like, raw. I didn't know that was an 18-year-old doing that. More because of how aggressive he was, bullying man and that. But no pressure, man. I think he'll play how we always play with younger players and that. He'll come in the FA Cup. He'll come in the League Cup. If we keep going in that tournament, he'll play. He'll partner probably someone like Gomez in them games. But I think Liverpool's trying to future-proof, and I think that's why I'm very happy with the transfer window. I'm not overly gassed on, oh my God, Liverpool spending this much money, because I'm not expecting Liverpool to do this every season. So it'll end up leveling itself out over the next couple of seasons when we don't spend next season and the season after and it's like a one player here and sell someone, and everyone's panicking. Why we're not? I'm like, no. We've got an 18-year-old who's going to be 20 in 2 seasons. You know what I mean? You have Guehi, who's already, because I think that's going to be done. That's somebody who's a leader already. I'm convinced that, and I'm probably wrong, but I feel like getting Guehi and this guy, Walkanati and Virgil's there, and Gomez. I don't know, man. And because I haven't sorted Kanati's contract out in it. So at the moment, I'm feeling like that's what Guehi's there for. If that shit goes tits up. If it doesn't, well, then you got a replacement for when Virgil leaves, isn't it? Because he's not going to be here forever. Unless he does the Thiago thing, the Thiago Silva thing, and he plays till like 40, which he can. And then, you know what I mean? So I'm very happy with what Liverpool's done. I think this is smart business. I think it was needed. And we needed depth in the squad in these kind of positions because, as we know, injuries in midfield and stuff, you can kind of negate that. Injuries at the back, it's kind of over with. It kind of derails your whole season. So, yeah, man. Big him up, and he's our player now. So, obviously, you're going to pay notice to him and that, bro. That's ours. Whatever. Let's run it, bro. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think where he fits in and because at 18, right? You're like, yeah, you're probably going to be prone to like mistakes, especially in the Premier League. There's going to be fast players running left and right, high energy, high pace. I don't know, man. Like, because if he makes one mistake, bro, I think he'll just get people just think he ain't good enough, bro. Yeah. If he makes one mistake in the Premier League, and especially how our fan base can be at sometimes as well, like we don't let things go sometimes. We don't let little things slide. Because I've seen how we treat Joey, bro. After Joey showed us he was a bad boy, and then
you have to understand, and it's also about the mentality. Because if he comes in, I don't expect him to be assured on the ball. I don't expect him to be the player he's known to be, because you can only be that player once you're comfortable, once you're fully settled. You know what I mean? I don't think we'll dash him in the deep end, but even so, 18-year-old coming in, making mistakes, I'm pretty sure the pundits will say it. I'm pretty sure the commentator will say it like, yo, he's just going to have to learn the pace of the game. Like, this ain't Italy. You know what I mean? So once he gets that going and understand, he'll be learning on the job, bro. Man's 18. Like, I don't care how prolific he is, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll ever start unless it's like a cup game or something like that. You look at the likes of like Sepp Vandenberg, the hype behind him. I don't think we have that same type of hype with this guy. You know what I'm trying to say? Because man was talking about Sepp like he was going to be the next thing, and I saw man flicked him off the ball. Then he went on loan for a couple of seasons, came back, and he looked short. And right after that, we sell him. So if we're trying to nurture this kid on the long run, bro, he might not even be a Liverpool player in 5 years. It's just one of them ones, bro.
I think that's a great point.
You see what I'm trying to say? He might not even be, bro, 23.
Yeah, that is
you
what
Liverpool, bro, picking up cups in that, bro, and learning his trade, bro. Going back to Italy as a bad boy for like 80 million, bro.
Do we know what kind of contract they're giving him? Is it like a 5 year, 6 year?
Long term, but I don't like.
If we see a 5-6 year contract, Zabir is right, bro. Like they're just moving in the right direction now. They know what they're doing. They know that it's impossible for every player to work out, even if they're a touted player and people know about them. So it's like, okay, don't worry about it because we'll build you up the Liverpool way. And even if you're not good enough to play for the champions of England, which is it's a high feat. It doesn't mean that if you don't work out at Liverpool that you're rubbish, because that's the top. You can go for a mid-table team, you can go to another league, and
I can see him jumping back to like Inter Milan or Juve.
You sell him for double the money. It's light because you're right. In 3 years, bro, he's gonna be 21. Light.
Yeah, bro, 60 mil, bro.
And you just went
some trophy in England.
Houghton left Bournemouth after a season and gone to Real Madrid for 50 mil, bro. So he's 21 now. Kwanzaa just left for 40 mil and he's 21 now. So
yeah, bro. Plus, Chiesa needs somebody to boost his confidence as well, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. So it does feel realistic, and I think to your point about like the fans and that, and I just try and hone this point because obviously we live in a bubble when we're doing content and that. The players ain't really like when it gets to like man are going to people's social media and stuff and it's dark. That's a little bit different, but we're not affecting them like that, bro. Like I think everyone feels like they're too special, bro. Like in the stadium, Liverpool don't have the fan base where we boo players in it. So the only time they're ever gonna have to deal with us is if it's the dickheads going to their social media. Excuse the Italian, probably can't even speak English, bro. He's gonna be fine. It's not the proper pressure. All these men, when we're in chats and that, going, "Oh, this geezer's shit," doesn't affect him, bro. Yeah, I mean, so he'll be fine either way, man. But again, when you said, I think he just goes in the Kwanzaa spot. It's very simple.
Yeah, because that Kwanzaa spot is a big.
Remember, the Kwanzaa spot was only available because of Joey's availability. So he'll definitely, so he'll definitely get a few looking. But the minute Joey comes back, it'll just be Joey as that first option to come on. I can't really see a game where we need to make two defensive substitution as far as center backs go. I mean, obviously, probably do right back, left back, and one center back, and then maybe a midfielder and an attacker. But I don't really see it. You know what I mean? And him being 18, I think it was just an opportunity where should we put ourselves in a position where we're going for Guehi as the first one, then getting him, because it's a tougher sell to get him after getting Guehi. Where if we get him first, Guehi's still on this table. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just one of them ones where you look at it and you go, what position is really needed? And I feel like center back was always the needed position. But because of players' availability in the market, a lot of people are like, yo, we're not going to get a player like Isak for very long. That's just readily available. So a lot of people are looking at Isak route. But realistically, the team itself, I definitely need 4 center backs. And right now, we only have 3 or 2.5, 2.25, however we want to slice Joey G. And with him, it definitely shorts that up a little bit. You know what I mean? So even if the Guehi deal falls through, Palace playing hard ball, I can see us just telling Guehi, like, yo, hold tight. We'll come for you next season. You know what I mean? So, and I even think that's in Guehi's best interest as well. So getting him through the door is definitely massive, man. It takes the pressure off us trying to cram things together for Guehi as well. But, we'll see how it plays out. The kid looked like he's ready. He's touted as one of them, I don't want to say like Trey type of level, but he's the next center back that people are looking at, like, yo, could be, you know what I mean, the next one. So the fact that we're getting him, great.
Now, I showed Savage, obviously, this earlier in terms of, because we need depth, right? And we was talking about, with most of these defenders we got at the club, they're very versatile. Can play, Joey especially can play pretty much everywhere. They're saying Giovanni can play in pretty much left side, center, and right side as well. Guehi, we know left side, center as well. I'm not sure about the right hand side. Virgil's tend to be just left, but sure, if you put him on the right, he'll be fine. And you've got Kanate as well. He can play left or right from a centre back. But if all of these guys, right, and obviously we don't have Marc Guehi yet, but you think that will get completed at some point. That gives us 5, and I think that puts us in a perfect position to go and attack the season without having to really stress and worry about the defense. To be fair, looking at all of these though, it looks good. I can't even lie.
It's well balanced as well. It's well balanced because Verge, 34. So you got 134, 118. Bro, it's perfectly balanced. The other two like mid-20s. It's perfectly balanced. You know what I mean? It's not like he's going to be on the bench kicking up a fuss trying to get in ahead of Guehi or Joey. And like I said, with Joey availability, Guehi's definitely shoehorning in there. It gives us an opportunity to go to like a back 3 or 5-2-3. You know what I'm saying? It gives us that flexibility. Instead of dropping a Hendo in midfield, taking a controller out of the middle of the park to go run a back 3. If we have these 5 in the team, bro, it gives us more flexibility to do that and keep the midfield the same and keep the attack the same. You know what I mean? I'm watching a Palace game and I'm seeing them throwing Hendo and they're talking about Hendo might be dropping in between the center backs. Yeah, you don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Leave a McAllister on the pitch so he can still do his controlling thing from deep. And then you throw one of these men on, any one of them really, because that kid stand between the channel defender and Virgil. Good luck. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know the kid, but I'm telling you, you drop a quality man inside of Virgil and Kanate, good luck, bro.
Well, no.
Good luck.
Sorry.
Sorry, you could have let that one go, bro.
Sorry.
Sorry, you could have let that one go.
You know it's crazy. You see these half-blood and quarter-blood Jamaican men. We're here to talk about man. We're here to talk about bare men, and we're going to be dropping man in and fitting man in and putting man in that.
No, you said drop a quality man in between. I'm sorry, blood. I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm speaking for... Yo, I see.
Give us this
No,
late.
no, I tried to adjust my energy to the way you man were backstage, and I see you man just sold me out. Like this
Nah,
wasn't the
you
energy.
man. Don't say you man, bro. The guy.
I've been calm, bro. I've been quiet, bro. That I wasn't meant to say anything, bro. It was in my mind. I said it, bro, but it came out, bro. My bad, bro. Listen.
Bro, you're not gonna Don Cheadle me like Kevin Hart, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. No, bro, we're talking about football. Where else we gonna put him in the team, bro? We have to put him in between two men. What do you want me to say, bro?
No, but
man's gonna be like, what up in that, bro? Nah, bro. Listen, man. There's no pause needed, bro. Talking about football and a bag of men. There's 5 men on the screen, bro.
All right, let's
Bro, why would you put the white man in between 4 black men? You're not gonna say but up for that.
We're not Oreo and that, but listen, bro. I'm just
Lego.
I know it's a late stream in that, bro, but we don't have to come with this energy. We can still be mature.
It's not we, bro. It's savage.
Did you not say that? I said it and tried to just carry on, bro.
No, bro, we can't carry on. You already interrupted the flow, bro. But what I said is still calm, bro. He's the middle center back. He has Virgil on the left, Kanate on the right. It's long days because, like I said, you got Kirkis and Frimpong doing the marauding thing, and then we just need a 2-hole midfielder: McAllister, Gravenberg, Sabazalai, whoever you want to put in there. It's really long days. You know what I'm trying to say? With just them 5 players in the back, man, and 2 in the middle. The attacking 3 can be whoever. You know what I mean? So definitely calm. I like it. I'd feel more comfortable going into the season with 5 centre back, even though Klopp was alluding to the 5th man and all of that stuff. If the 5th man is an 18-year-old, I think that's dope. I think that's 100% dope.
Mm.
The one thing that keeps bugging me about, not bugging me, but interesting to see that, as I said, that's everything I said at the end yesterday. There's 5 centre backs, and obviously 2 of them are going to be playing. 3 on the bench. There's only 6 spots left on the bench, bro.
No, but Savage, to be honest, most of the fans are always talking about, what happened if Konate picks up a knock. Some seasons he do, most seasons he do. Then you have Joey with a knock. So people talking about center back crisis, losing 2 center backs. Your mainstay and the backup of that mainstay goes out. We're just left with 3 realistically. So if you're talking about planning ahead, going in the season with that 5 right there, to me is the best plan of attack.
No, listen, I'm not mad at it. I'm just interested to know, like, there's only 6 spots left and we have bare midfield.
I can see him just doing the under 21 games in that event. You see what I'm trying to say?
That's crazy, man.
You don't think he should be over?
But you know how mad it is, because if we're trying to build the team we're trying to build, people are going to have to miss out on a weekday. I don't know if they're going to rotate. I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know. But you don't, do you need 2 centre backs? You probably need a left back, right back, and 1 centre back. I think we worked out when we did the stream.
You know what the problem is? Well, not the problem. In modern football, if you look at all the other clubs, their centre back is usually versatile. Their centre back is usually a left back. That's a right back. So that's why Arsenal have got bare centre backs, because they've got Calafiori who can play both positions and Timber who can play both positions. And then they stick with Saliba and Gabriel, and then they've got a couple of them, man. Like Man City is exactly the same. Ake can play both. When he had his great season, he went to left back. You know what I mean? So Akanji can do both as well. So it's a little bit different, because that for them, then they don't have to have a right back on the bench. They can just have one person who's a right back and a centre back. Whereas us, we've got this, which would be 2 of them playing, 3 of them on the bench. But then you've still got another left back on the bench and another right back on the bench. That's 5 defenders on the bench. It's 4 spots left. We only have like however many people in midfield. And because Wirtz is in now, that means normally we have like just Curtis on the bench. Now,
Right.
now 2 of them are going to be on the bench. That's 7 people. Now there's 2 spots left. And we have 6 attackers, or 5. If we get a Isak. So that's questions. Obviously, it's a good problem to have, or maybe not, depending on who's going to miss out. If it's somebody,
but also, I think it could be a good feeling out as far as I don't think he make the bench first 5 games.
Yeah, you probably.
There's a few men that probably won't make the bench first 5
Yeah,
minutes.
that's true.
You see what I'm trying to say? So that gives us a bit of time to work out those problems. But it's a good problem to have. Like I said, you definitely want to have more tools than you need. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
all.
The reason why I just brought because obviously some people's favorite players are going to miss out, and they'll end up. These are all professional footballers. Ain't none of them. There's one thing being on the bench, and there's another thing being left out of the squad, bro, and sitting there with your tracksuit when I'm fine. You know what I mean? So it'd be interesting, man. I know it's going to be people like Wataru, bro. I already know, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, "Where's Wataru?" And
Yeah, I know, bro.
Now shout out to the chat, man. There's 150 plus in the building. Big up. He was asking whose dog is making noise. Zabiri's wolf, bro. That's not a dog.
That's not a dog, bro. That's a dinosaur.
That's not normal. That's a dinosaur, bro. You not see that? He's sitting down. You're not seeing where the dog was. That's not normal dog, mate. The dog we first saw when he brought that dog home is not the same dog that's there now. I know what kind of vibranium he's feeding the dog, but yes, different levels, man. Obviously, looks like Newcastle is doing some business at the moment, man. It looks like they're gonna get Ramsey as well.
Great signing.
They've made one other signing. I can't remember the brother's name they've signed as well, but still no strikers yet. So I don't know on that front. What does that mean for like Isak, bro? Because they're signing midfielders, which I thought they needed to anyway. Because as I said, if the three main guys get injured, they don't have anyone for backup. Good thing about Jacob Ramsey, he can play midfielder on the attacking line. I've not seen him play as a forward, but I've seen him play like wings and stuff like that. I think he can operate there and in the midfield. But yeah, hopefully it means that because they're getting some deals across the line now. Big up, honestly, yeah, this brother. Because they're getting some deals across the line now.
Not a midfielder, it's
centre back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the AC Milan guy, right? Yeah. Was he German, I think.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah. I think now they're getting some deals.
Top blood, allow it, bro.
No, he can't, Sam. That's what.
No, he can't, bro.
Yeah, he's a midfielder, man.
No, he can't, bro.
He started as a striker. Life as a striker, bro.
Yeah, crazy, innit? He was. Remember that when Joe Linton signed for them, he was the record signing. As a striker, done nothing. Steve Bruce, Eddie Howe came in and said, "Nah, just go midfield, mate.
Go midfield. All right." Well, yeah, no, just in general now, I think that this should allow us to now get Isak through the door, man. I hope now you've got a centre back, you've got a midfielder in. Fingers crossed, everything's now moving in the right direction. That should just free him up at the moment, bro. I was listening to there's a Newcastle channel popped up on YouTube when I was watching. All of them are crashing out about Isak, bro. They're all cussing him and stuff like that, but they're still on the side of their club, which is crazy. I think.
Like man did the espionage thing and went over there.
No, you know when it pops up, I just want to hear because sometimes, obviously, we only hear what the Liverpool fans kind of thinking.
Did you just say you shot that they're on the side of their club?
Yeah, instead of the player, like why would you not?
Jordis, bro. Who else are going to be on the side of? Bro,
no, but I thought you'd like have a balanced conversation instead of like, nah, I'm going to crash out on just.
Was our fans on the side of Trent?
I was.
Yeah, no, there was a few. No, there was a few.
Yeah. Keyword a few out of millions.
No, but from a panel conversation, I'm just holding up a candle to everyone else. But when we have our conversation, I feel it's balanced. Like we're never really agreeing on everything. And even with the Trent thing, I said throw him in the reserves. You were like, nah, let him go. So
obviously, I want to let him go. Going to Real Madrid.
I hear that. But
Zabiri's got the shirt behind him.
So there you go. And they,
no, but you know, your channel made me turn the shirt around. I don't know what you thought.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it every time. But you know, bro, like there's the panel, and then you've got hundreds of people in the chat all the time, bro. That was not balanced, bro.
No, that wasn't balanced. My name called me a snake for support.
Yeah, don't call Zabiri a snake, bro. Like this. It's cool though. It's cool though, but they love their club, bro. Like Liverpool fans do. They ain't gonna take the side of Isak, blood.
But I thought they would have like a balanced conversation, like understand from the player standpoint, understand from the club standpoint as well.
Oh, so yeah, the fans should understand that the best striker in the world at 13 don't want to play no more. And what
was the quote you gave us? I will never play for your club again, and you want them to understand. Okay.
No,
Okay.
but Sam,
Savage,
I'm just
the
saying they're
baddest chick in
content
your life
creators,
is
you need a
walking
balanced
out, and you want to
conversation.
understand why she want to walk out. Safe.
No,
And
but if
Mary, not only
you're
is she
content
walking
creator,
out,
have a
said I never
balanced
want to touch
conversation,
you.
guys.
Said I never want to touch you again. I don't want
touch you again is deep, you know.
Bro, it's
Big
crazy.
up to Alex for
Because you want to put a
subscribing.
little nugget in there, like you think maybe we'll work it out once you find what you're looking for.
Oh, bro.
Nah, guys, on the real, man. Listen, I just thought as content creators, you have to try and be balanced as much as you can. I'm not saying you can't have a hint of bias, depending on where you're at, but can't just think the club ain't got one transfer right. Like, it's only now they're getting the transfers right. Like, they've missed out on so many players. At some point, I'll be questioning the club. We question the club from our standpoint as Liverpool fans when we miss out on a big target.
We had the same problem Newcastle had.
Yeah, but we were doing one man, not a whole
Well,
transfer
we had the
window.
same problem. We were going for people.
One man, Sam, not a whole transfer window.
We were going for people that wanted to play for Real Madrid, bro. So we kept getting done over, and they're going for people that want to play for the bigger teams than them. It's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? Because remember, they were linked to Guehi as well, but with the Guehi one, they didn't. Palace didn't turn it down. They didn't want to pay the money for him. They didn't want to pay as much as they asked. And then time's gone on, and now we got him for cheaper. Newcastle's gonna hate us, isn't it? Because we're gonna get Guehi and we got Ekitike, and yeah, it's long still. But yeah, man, Newcastle fans should hate Isak. To be fair, it makes sense. It's great.
They should hate him. Did you say?
Yeah, it makes sense, bro. Like, I can understand, I can empathize. I don't care about what they're saying and that, and I'm not like that. But it makes sense if all they're going off is which is what all of us are going off, is what the media said, and Isak ain't said anything. And man said, I don't ever want to play for your club again. And this time I'm going to turn off the train. Then I'm not. Then I'm selling my yard, and then I'm leaving. I don't want. Bro, it is what it is, man. It gets personal.
And if he didn't sell his yard, bro, and didn't make the statements he's made, I can understand what you're saying as far as the fans showing compassion and
same.
protesting in the street and showing how much they love him and try to convince him to stay.
Mm-hmm.
The man said, I don't even want to pay tax in the city, bro. The man said, I'm taking my money elsewhere and I want it to be in Liverpool, bro. And the crazy thing is, Liverpool is the team that took his backup away.
Yep.
Like, I don't think you understand the position we've put the Newcastle fans in. So this Kumbaya stuff you're talking about, ends. It's bigger than just Isak, fam. We took his replacement away.
Yep.
Look, you see, if they'd have got Ekitike, I think your tone would be a little different. Bro, we took the replacement away and said we still want him. And he's like, y'all took my replacement, but I still want to come. Do you know how mad that is, Ends?
All I'm saying is it's a beautiful rivalry building, in it, and I like it. St. James's Park's going to be dark. It's going to be dark. Anfield's going to be dark. I love it, bro.
Yo, vibes. Yo, you're killing me, man.
If they make it hostile, if they make it hostile at St. James Park, they're not gonna love the return at Anfield. I'll tell you that much.
And what do you mean you say, bro? Bring out the red ultras blood, smoke, flares.
It says top red season.
Mash up their boss. You know the scenes, bro. Yeah. No, you know the scenes. Remember what we did to Man City in the Champions League, bro?
Yeah.
Dark for them. It's in the blue bus driving for the red flares and that, bro. Didn't want it, bro.
Add some red color to that black and white.
Yeah, man. It's dark still. I like it, bro. I like it, man. Welcome to Anfield and that, bro. It should be a dungeon for man, bro.
Big up. Big up to Ozzy in the building as well. Big up.
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna do this tomorrow, but I might as well do it now. Let's do the preview as well for the Bournemouth game.
Yeah.
Bournemouth around the corner, lads. Friday, we kick off the Premier League, 8:00. So under the lights. Bournemouth missing. I know it's teed up for a Liverpool smokage in terms of smoking them, but yeah, I still think they got players that can I wouldn't say harm Liverpool in terms of we would end up losing the game, but I think they've got players that could score the odd goals here or there, which will make the game a bit more difficult for us. But they have lost 3 out their 4 back line.
It's dark. Michael B. Jordan can't save them, but it's over with.
They've lost their 2 centre backs and they've lost their left back.
They look such a good team as well. Got a good manager, Iraola, started playing good football. Justin Kluivert with the big head and that. Evan Nilsson came back. Tavernier. Ryan Christie, them man. Hey, and then they lost the whole back line, bro.
I don't even, the maddest thing, I ain't even looked and see who's gonna actually play it in the back line.
Yeah, because it says Christie and Sinisterra is like doubtful. Kluivert is doubtful. Calf injury, groin injury, hamstring injury.
Nah, they can't be missing the whole team for this game.
Bro, they're screwed, bro.
No, listen, man. I was listening to another YouTube channel and they were doing the prediction for who's going down. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, Bournemouth is one of them teams where, yeah, bro.
We go crap.
The first game of the season is not the team. Liverpool on the first day is one of them games where they go, lads, go out there, work on your sharpness. They're not trying to get nothing, bro. They're trying to survive this game, bro. Just don't hold 7. It's one of them games.
Yeah,
it's one of those games where your coach. I don't know how you judge your first game. You're probably excited about it, boys. Let's do a work on. It's none of that. That's not the Bournemouth message. Bournemouth's message is, just run. We'll try to work on a few things. Keep it compact. You see what I'm trying to say?
Manager, because he adapted last season. I think the season before, when I did the preview, I thought that Bournemouth were going to go down because he was moving mad erratic on it. But when I watched them against Sociedad, they look kind of balanced, bro. And their centre backs are I can't remember who the other one is. I think they used Senesi. He was there last season and he played as well sometimes. Right. But the rest of the team is kind of the same, innit? I don't remember.
Savage, they're not really ready as far as like first game of the season. It's Liverpool. We'll look to nick or draw here. It's not one of them games, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, the main thing was what they're missing is the goal scorer. If the striker's out, then yeah. So
yeah, because they're gonna need the way I see us playing. Right, we're gonna be pressing the life out of them, especially being at home. I think we're gonna want to make a statement as well. First game, Anfield on with the lights. I feel like we're just gonna be on smoke.
Yep.
If they don't,
we're showcasing title defender, and Bournemouth is we're working out the kinks. That's the energy, and I want you to really process that. So if you go in, lads, let's go out there and make a statement. Bournemouth isn't coming to Anfield to make a statement saying, we're gonna stay in the Premier. It's, lads, keep it together. We're still working on a few pieces. Got a few men coming back from injury. Some men still doubtful. Don't overdo it, lads. We'll pick up momentum as the season go on. Our energy is hit the ground running. All of the men that we sign, we'll talk about hit the ground running. Bournemouth don't have that hit the ground running.
Only the striker that's missing though, who actually starts normally.
Yeah, even though it's just the ones that you might need to come on the down.
Yeah, I guess that's the point. They're gonna try and use Tavernier and Semenyo to run at our fullbacks. When we're high up the pitch, that's what they're gonna do, catch on the counter attack. And obviously, yes, when Semenyo and Tavernier is running at you, it's long still. So that should be interesting. But instead of thinking what players they got Adrian Truffert, the left back, is good.
I'm
trying to think who else they played. They played what's that young you? No, he's not young anymore. He's been around for ages now. David Brooks. He plays in midfield.
Yeah, he was out for a little bit because I think he had.
Yeah, him and Tyler Adams played against Sociedad. They both played in the double pivot. And then it was Semenyo, Winterburn, and Tavernier across, and then they played that Capo Junior up top. But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. And then they got that other Harauhu at right back. I don't know, man. Like if we take it light, we'll lose the game because
we have to go and smoke them in it. Like no.
If we play like we did against Crystal Palace, bro.
I don't see that happening again. To be fair, I say I don't see it happening again, but
Yeah, I mean, bro, their midfielder is like what's my man's name? Adams and Billen and them man. Them man's still there, bro.
Billing
not-
still about, bro.
It's Tyler Adams, man. They don't play. Jesus, man.
Billing can't still be around, bro.
You man are funny, bro. It's Tyler Adams and Brooks who plays in the midfield, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's do our own team in it, because a lot is being said about who should start in the midfield, and who should start on the wings. On the wing, sorry, not wings, wing.
Come to think of it, Billy was that thingy last season, isn't it? Napoli didn't win the league.
Yeah, it should have been.
Yeah, he won the
Is
league.
that where he went? I knew he went to an Italian club.
Yeah.
In terms of goal, it'll be Alisson. Easy, light work for him being back. Kanate, because Joey only just came back, so Kanate will be the fit one.
and the Gravenberg suspension.
Yeah,
Why do they roll over red cards, bro?
Because if you don't roll it over, then there's no consequence to the red card.
So last game, man, just breaking ankles and that.
Yeah, exactly that. Because someone will try to kick off. If I find out that Man U can win the Prem on the last day, I'm telling Virgil to kick man's kneecap off, bro. So just to gotta get something for it.
Frimpong gonna go right back because Bradley's injured. No sign of him anywhere.
That's gonna hinder Bradley, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know when everyone was having that conversation between Bradley and Frimpong. Well, I never, because I was gonna pick Frimpong with, but that's gonna hinder Bradley because since he's been in the Liverpool squad, he's always injured, bro.
You don't think Rob will get the run out in this game?
Nah. Bring Kirkus home and look at Bournemouth and that, bro. Let him. Yeah, man, that should be dope still, bro. Semenyo versus Kirkus, blood. They was in training together only 6 weeks ago, blood.
Yeah, that's going to be mad, you know. All right, then, lads. But looking at the back five, then we've got a back five up. Chat as well. Alisson, Frimpong, Kanate, Virgil, and Kirkes. It's a strong back five in my opinion, but for some reason we're still, no. We just give up silly little chances, and I'm not going to put the weight on them and say it's only their fault, because I think the midfield needs to be better as well. But that's strong enough as well. Power play, energy.
It's the gaffer's fault. It's stupid tactics. Let's just be honest about it, bro. You can't do anything about individual mistakes. That's fine. We can agree on that. But when the space is available, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this inverted foolishness, blood, is long, bro.
Allow them to overlap, man. They will kill teams on the overlap.
Yeah, bro, that's their game as well, bro. Like, but he spent the whole season doing that at Bournemouth. We brought him in and told him to do something else.
Just do the inverted running.
Yeah, Frimpong did the whole this season at Leverkusen. Most assists, bro. Him and his counterpart on the other side win the league, no losses. And then you bring him to Liverpool and then, let's do this. No, bro. You saw what happened in the last game. He scored from a cross, but it's because he did the overlap, bro. And then the game before that, when he got the assist, it was because he overlapped. So clearly, that's what they should be doing.
Overlap.
I don't want to see Kirkus in the number 10 spot because he inverted. And then he's all up in Gakpo's way and that. And then everyone's blaming Gakpo and then everyone's blaming Kirkus. Nah, bro, Gaffer, sort yourself out, bro. Then there's just a big gap there, what we can run into, and no one's there. I ain't trying to see slot 4-5 this season, bro. Sort your shit out, bro. It stinks, bro.
With Gravenberch obviously suspended, lads, the double pivot is going to be very key in this game. Obviously, we've got Endo, we've got Sobo, we've got Mac, we've got Jones. Who is the double pivot for this Premier League game?
I would go. I feel like I don't know what's going on with McAllister and his legs in it, because brought him back, took him off obviously because he was injured before that. Brought him off the bench, so I don't know if all of a sudden he's ready now. If he's ready, I'm sure McAllister and Szoboszlai will play. If he's not, it's going to be Jones and Szoboszlai. But I would just swap them around.
Put Jones on the left.
Yeah, because when you put Szoboszlai on the left side, it doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like, he functions on the right side. Sorted.
Well, you want him close to his virgin Kirkers, man.
Now we don't want it, bro, so they can start chatting and then get distracted.
Yeah, don't need that, man.
Nah, but you know when you're building your ultimate team and you had the chemistry thing, I swear that's what Slat was doing. Bro.
I feel like with the pace of things,
on the left.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's so used to playing on the right side next to Salah, and Salah does play the same all the time. I think it sounds like I'm nitpicking that, but there is a big difference between playing close to Salah.
No, but you see the thing though, Savage, we have more exposure to Szoboszlai on the right, being at Liverpool, than I would say Slat does. So I think this is where our IQ of Liverpool team may contradict what the manager is about, because we've never seen Szoboszlai on the left till Kirk.
Yeah, because for Hungary he plays on the left, but he doesn't play that far back. He's almost
but that's what I'm saying. But we've never seen him on the left till Kirkus came in. The whole time, man's just been on the right. So for him to just go on the left because Kirkus is there, man, doing that ultimate team link up chemistry thing, bro. So for me personally, I think it'll be Szoboszlai and McAllister. And even if it's Jones, I'll put Jones on the left because we all seen Jones on the left hand genie pocket. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's where he plays the best on the left.
I don't know what's going on with McAllister. I think he'll be the bench player, even if Gravenberch is fit. So I'll stick Jones in there.
Because Mac only obviously came on in the last preseason game and played only half a game. Had half a game before that, and then he had a not even half a game against Palace. But so I don't know what.
I don't think he's up and running, and I don't think he can do 60 minutes.
20
yes,
he's never hit 60 minutes, bro. So to start him in this game is crazy to me, bro.
Especially if he's just come back from injury.
Yeah. And bro, he hasn't hit bro. When a player never hit 60 minutes, there's no way you start.
And he came on when Ekitike came off the 71st minute. And he sucked when he came on as well, bro.
Bro, the man never hit 60 minutes. That tells me.
No, but like there's that, but he sucked, bro. Like at least if you've got energy for 50 minutes or something, but you're good. The last game he sucked as well, bro.
Savage, I don't care if he balled out in 30 minutes.
But it matters, bro, because if you can ball out for 30 minutes, it's better than just being crap for the game. He wasn't good.
Savage.
Yeah, that's more
how good man was. If you've never run for 60 minutes, I can't start you, bro.
Yeah, because that's where you build up and you do the 45, you do the 60,
you do the 45 and you go to the 60, then we're like, all right, we'll start you. See what I'm trying to say? And bro, we've never seen you run for 60 minutes, and the 25 minutes you came off, you look shit, bro. Listen, I rate McAllister, bro, but yeah, he'd probably be the first sub on.
Yeah.
But bro, I can't start you. You've never run for 60 minutes. How am I going to trust you with 45?
Yeah, you got to build his fitness up. I know these guys are fit and ready to go, so you'd rather go with the guys that are ready.
That's ready, yeah. And then you swap it if you need to, bro.
And then you swap him out. We know that Florian Wirtz obviously should start his first Premier League game.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what he does in this, because it's not going to be, I don't know, will he turn up now? Because now it's about, because some fans are saying they haven't seen enough from him in terms of what we've paid the money to see. I understand that from a standpoint, but I also go, bro, you have to watch the game a bit more in detail to see what he's actually doing. But now it's goals and assists now, isn't it? Now we're going into the business, 3 points.
It's weird because it's from what I've heard, because a lot of people have said it. I almost wonder what people expect from footballers, bro. To people that haven't watched him play in the Bundesliga, do you not think that when Leverkusen kick off, he's Ronaldinho all game? Because that's how everyone's speaking, like, he's supposed to be doing that all game. That's not realistic, bro. He didn't dictate his own price tag, bro. That's not normal. Sometimes in the game, Jacko's doing stuff, and sometimes Boniface is doing stuff. It's not just him the whole time. He's come to a better team. He's around better players. You know what I mean? So, like, just he'll be all right, man. Like, I don't think he was. I don't know where that come from. There's parts in it. I think he started to look tired, and I think in the second half he was gone. Like, I thought he came off the pitch in the second half, and then I realized he was still on. But you saw the link-up play between him and Ekitike in the first half, bro.
No, he looks cold still.
That alone is enough to win a game, bro. So
you got brother. All right. Ekitike is the only fit striker we have in the team, right? So let's put him in there. He's the only
fit striker. Ain't he the only striker?
All right, so we're just gonna mug off my number 14 in that, bro.
Hey, he's
not striker, bro.
He's a winger, bro. it'll be great to see what he does. Because now we, under the limelight, under the, at Anfield, the crowd going crazy. He hasn't played. No, he did play at Anfield. But he hasn't played. Now it's about 3 points now. What can you do?
Ekitika is the truth, bro. Man, them are gonna have to realize it and then jump on the boat later. So just let everyone do that. Jump on the boat later and talk about, I've always liked him. No, you haven't. It's fine, bro. He's cold, bro. We know it. Real recognize real in it, bro. Little things that he done straight away where it's like, brother, that little bit of composure there, that little touch that people didn't recognize, the little oh my god, man, know about weight pass, bro. The finish.
Finish was outstanding.
I ain't going front, I was celebrating just off the way I saw him and Words was doing the link up and Sabo with the flicks and it looks saucy, bro. If they can do that for 45 minutes solid, bro, I think teams are gonna have a long day, because what we found out is we've done the sideward pass and move away from the inside the pocket, the little rondos. And them 3 men was bringing the rondos, bro, for a good 15 minutes. And I was just like, imagine if that spanned a little longer, fam. Because what you might fail to realize, bro, we're going from back to front, doing rondos in the right wing back position. And all of a sudden, the ball is sprayed out left and we're on an attack and actually create a mad chance from it. I'm just like, rah.
It was very clear that him and Vert came from a different league, bro, and playing different, because our team was doing the stagnant thing like we always do. And they were just like, we're just going to move, bro. We don't stand around still. That's not how you play football. So you see Vert's box the ball off and he's gone straight away. As soon as the little 1-2, bro, I'm watching everyone else just watching them. Yeah, man. Like I think we will cook when we get a pattern to play and there's like almost a telepathic thing to know that, okay, Kirk is going to overlap now. I think Salah knows that with Frimpong already. Frimpong on the go, bro. And then when Salah learned, and we saw that in the first time Salah played with Verts, there was link-up play between them straight away. Salah becomes even more of a facilitator, and then you realize very quick his numbers go up even more, and we start cooking, bro. But he's just going to have to hand over the reins a little bit to Verts, bro. The creative reins.
It'll come with as the Prem season.
I think so. Because it can't be Trivella every day, bro. You get me? So.
And speaking of the man himself, he's definitely, obviously, can he hit?
You can say Salah hat-trick first game, bro, because man, he's Bournemouth,
He scored, 9 in 9 now? It's opening games of the season.
Yeah.
So can he do that for the 10th season? Is it 10th season now? I think he's going to be it. Can he do that now again? I think he can, and it's against one of the teams that he normally cooks, to be fair.
It's got bare goals against Bournemouth.
Bare goals. I can see the Salah hat-trick, bro.
You remember that, bro? Anyone go see a Liverpool compilation, you see Mane, Bobby, and him tearing up Ake blood, just putting him on his ass, bro. He's dead, bro.
I always remember the one with the score as well, when he just dropped 3 shoulders, and I was like,
brother. Yeah, Eddie Howe's Bournemouth used to get torn up by them, man, still. But yeah, man, listen, Salah's definitely fit because he didn't do nothing the last game. So he's cool, bro.
You know, speaking of that, I think it'll be Gakpo as well. And I think the interesting thing for Gakpo, and a lot of fans probably saw, I mean, I was criticizing him heavy during the watch along, but you can tell when a man wasn't being pushed. You know, when you're drawing a bad boy team and you're not really getting pushed. So managers expecting you to just be a bad boy. You see the level that the team went up. It's actually pushing Gakpo to do more and be more. So like when we're going on that transition, the transition was actually going through him. I don't think he was comfortable being that guy because he was never being that guy for 2 seasons. So I think Gakpo will leave the last game against Palace watching the tapes back and go, I have more room to run into than I thought. So if Gakpo is smart and doing as fast and as spraying like I trust him to do, bro, I expect him to learn from those mistakes, because the mistakes he was making was some schoolboy thing, bro. We're watching the watch along. We're like, yo, what is man trying to do, bro? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, we know he has the ability to drive with the ball. He can find a pass. And I'm going to just be honest, it wasn't coming off in that game. I don't think that's going to be Gakpo every game going forward, bro. I think he'll improve on that. And I'm telling you right now, Gakpo steps up, this team is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he has the ability, bro. So I'm expecting Gakpo to go up a level, and by him going up a level, bro, I'm not gonna say, oh, he's gonna be the coldest left winger in the world or none of that in the Prem, but being an effective left winger in this team with all of them men around you, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro.
the fact is that he was one of the most effective left wingers in the league last season, and it's only his own fans that are mugging him off, really, acting like he wasn't. Whether he was the best of a bad bunch or not, I don't care. Him and Diaz were two of the best left wingers in the league, and they're both playing on the same left wing, having to swap roles and that. So even the continuity of playing games in a row ain't always going to be there because you're swapping now. Now he's got the left wing to make his own without even fighting Diaz. So you better make that before we get another player or Rio steps up. But yeah, you're right. The last game, the things that you pointed out in the watch along were valid, but you was being a bit overly harsh at some point.
No, but remember, he's my guy, so I thought that would be natural to him.
Man, them do the over exaggerating thing. Like
but Savage, it's called a watch along live reaction.
If two transitions break down, man, told me 7 broke down, bro. I'm like, bro,
it was 7.
The worst schoolboy errors, especially the first one where he makes the pass early and the pass isn't even good and it goes straight to their player, bro.
Yeah, it was like a Trivella. Whenever we seen
that one, he could have just run into space. But I don't think that's down to like he's not used to being the guy. And that's just sometimes we have to just go. You were just bad that game, bro.
He was,
like, Your touch was off. His touch was off. That was very off, and you weren't good in the transition. It's very simple. Normally, the criticism of Gakpo is he's gone missing. Not that those things have happened. He's very one-dimensional though, when when stuff don't come off for Gakpo, he looks boring. Salah actually does exactly the same thing, but Salah's been doing all the stuff for so long. People are always in the like forgiveness mode with Salah. Like, you Salah, bro, like you did so much for us before that now we kind of expect you to do that, and you're older now. Whereas Gakpo's not. When he's on it though, like you said, that one-dimensional shit it doesn't matter, bro. We've seen many players who are one-dimensional. Where we know Beckham's one-dimensional. We know what he's gonna do. Robin, we know what you're gonna do. We know he cut in, but when he's on it, yeah, that's where they got the goals from last season, bro. Because last season it was cutting and decision making was quick. I'm cutting in and shooting. I'm cutting in and crossing it to back post Salah. Now you don't have to look across the whole box to Salah, bro. You have a striker there. Maybe he doesn't ever run in behind on it. That's what you don't get from Gakpo very often. So maybe like a little 1-2. What Wirtz and Ekitike did. Give it to his feet. He's gonna hold it up and move, blood. At the moment, his movement is give it into your feet and stand on the edge of the box, bro. We don't need that. So I think he'll be fine. Definitely one-dimensional, but he's very valid at this club, man, and he's effective. And like I said, I don't think we would have won the league without him.
No, definitely, and I believe in his ability, bro. So when his ability failed, it's almost like Salah. They call him a little magician, twinkle toes, and that. But we haven't really seen that. But we know he has the ability. So it's almost like, bro, we know you have the ability, man. So just use it. You know what I'm trying to say? So for Gakpo, I know he can drive with the ball. I know he's strong. I know he can hold a man off. You know what I mean? Cut inside, shoot, all of that stuff. Link up, we haven't really seen much of it because that's what fans was complaining about. I was complaining about Robbo with the inside forward. I mean, the inside fullback thing standing in his way and that. And his one-on-ones, I mean, they are what they are. You know what I mean? Sometimes he break away. Sometimes he doesn't. He cut it back, recycles, cut in, kind of kill the pass with his decision-making, holding it too long. But if his sharpness go up, bro, I'm telling you, with this team and the players around him, dangerous. Because Jones will be there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that then, and obviously we can't speak for the rest of the fans and that, and it's not even like a call to action, do what you want. But isn't it the case that now the team's changed again, and it's changed quite a bit? Like there's a lot of new first teamers. Is it kind of like, yo, let's not giving anyone a blight because you need to go win the Premier League, bro. But let's just be patient a little bit and see what happens because they're all playing with there's different players now. Like Gakpo's not dealing with whoever is normally used to, whether it's Rob or Simicast straight away, it's going to be Kirk because he might be doing something different. At the moment, it's not. So Slot's going to have to fix that. Salah's doing with Frimpong now, not Trent. So it's something different. You know what I mean? So Bosley, you used to covering Trent. Hopefully, Slot fixes it so you're not covering Salah and all these people. But let's give them a chance on it. That doesn't mean that
100%.
That doesn't mean that you have to like start liking certain people and that. Like, if you're one of the people who don't like Gakpo already, that's fine. But give him the chance with this new.
No, you're 100% right because the tactics has to change because
tactics have to change exactly, bro. You get me?
Like if you look at Salah and he goes missing in the Palace game, it's not he goes missing because he's a player that goes missing.
Yeah.
Bro, everything was going down the left-hand side. We've
Yeah,
never seen that.
Never seen that. Yeah, it's normally
But we've never seen that. So even Salah now has to go, all right, I'm gonna have to trust these men to either find me wide. I gotta watch where Frimpong is, so that way I'm not like crowding them out. You know how Harvey used to just stand next to Salah? It's like, bro, move. You know, Trent stands in the half space. So it's like they're gonna have to get used to the movement. I think the manager is gonna have to find a way to get them both involved. And the best way really is to just do the overlapping thing. But if he's concerned about being too open on the overlap in case they do get dispossessed, it's on the manager, bro. It's 100% on the manager.
Well, Salah's like, I feel like Salah, his knowledge of the game has gone up, bro. He seemed like a much smarter player, and by doing that, that's how he's got all his goals and assists in it. The one thing he should be able to do though and adapt is, and he's not going to go back to old Salah, is sometimes you have to adapt and almost treat yourself like a regular winger again sometimes, because he never goes down there. It's very predictable what Salah's going to do. But if one game all of a sudden Salah starts going to the byline, things change up a little bit, innit? Normally with the younger players, see that. So Saka has the ability to do what Salah does and cut in, or he can go to the byline. Gakpo has the ability and never goes to the byline, so it's very predictable. If all you're gonna, especially like a team like against Bournemouth, where you're saying they're not ready, or a team that's gonna sit back, Brentford and these lot. So when you cut in, where you go in, bro? You blocked. There's no space, and you're not running in behind. So you wait for Wirtz to shoot from outside the box. Nah, man, these men they'll grind you down, and they'll waste your time, and then we'll finish 0-0, bro. And we will get games like that. So I'm just saying the ability to switch it up a little bit. Everyone just had the same energy for Gakpo switching it up. I agree. But the same thing has to go for Salah, bro. Because if the Trivela don't come off, and like you just said, he's gone missing because he can't do what he wants to do. So do the other thing then. Make yourself an option, and maybe Frimpong gives you the ball, and like you're expecting Frimpong to do the overlap. No, you ran into the space. Frimpong's took the space what you're in. You have to switch it up a little bit, bro. It becomes too stagnant. It becomes too easy to play against.
And you know what's interesting though? You know, Salah find himself at the edge of the 18, and Frimpong is actually hugging the touchline. It stretches the game.
Yeah.
So when Frimpong is the one now receiving that diagonal, bro, the left back is gonna have to go engage him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? He has to. So when he goes over there, Frimpong lays it off to you, and you shift it inside a little bit, and then do one of your screamers from outside the box. There you go. You go right there. You want to dink it back, stick that. You know what I'm trying to say? To open up the option, find a late run in the box, do a little disguise reversal in there. So we definitely have the options. I'm interested to see how it comes off, though. And that's what I'm telling you, man. It's just the existing players just need to go up another level, because the men that come in is of that level.
I agree, man. I need to have one of them another sit-down interviews with Rio or something, and then bring up. I need him to explain some things, bro. Not in a demanding way. Like I want to know, because he's obviously more knowledgeable than me, but I don't like your tactic in it, and obviously not gonna change it for the fans. Do what you like, bro, but you want us to league doing it. But things always evolve in football, and the other teams are gonna get better as well. So if you're a manager in a smaller club and the 3 points mean everything to you, normally it's come to Anfield and don't lose on it. Even at home, just don't lose. We don't need to win the game. But so they're watching videotapes on us all week, and us as fans know what we're gonna do. So they've got the same videotapes, bro. And I'm just like, it's very obvious, bro. Let's not get these players to evolve and do the same stuff. And then we end up with Wirtz doing nothing and Frimpong doing when they've all got abilities to do something different.
But you know, it's interesting because we've always built a team and add players to the team.
Yeah.
But we've never had players to the team that bring it up to this much level, bro. Because like I said, we'll just bring it to the level of what's already working and just kept working. I think this is the first time we've ever built a team where it's like, all right, you man been here, but we're gonna need a little bit more out of you. I'm not saying Salah tracking back. I'm just saying we're not running the same old tactics where you get it, you go down, you do a little shimmy, cut inside in Trivela. You know what I mean? Or you shimmy, try to find a space, running into shins. And it's the same for Gakpo. I don't see those useless backstick cross anymore. So just switch it up a little bit, go up another level. You know what I mean? Showcase your ability.
Well, we've never had to integrate so many players. We've never integrated so many players at one time. We've just not done it, bro. Usually, even if you buy close to this amount of players, like when we brought the new midfield before, they still had everyone else surrounding them. Now it's like you've got a new left back and a right back, and Wirtz is straight into the squad, and Ekatike is straight into the squad. So it's to integrate these guys into the squad straight away, you have to have a plan, and it needs to be where all of the players you brought in understand the plan. And when I watched Kirkers in the last game, he wasn't shit, but he looked like he didn't understand the plan. And I get it, because the plan sucks, bro.
Shout out to David. He said that was at Wembley on Sunday. Kirkers went AWOL in the second half.
Yeah. What happened if you... I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but people who played football, like usually a new manager comes in or someone tries a new tactic, bro. When you don't understand it, you kind of just, okay, what do I... You know what I mean? Like,
you revert back to type and try and do what you think you should do.
Yeah. And revert back to type when the rest of the team's playing the way they do. Then all of a sudden, Munoz is just there to run free because you're doing something different.
So just looking at, look, I'll just put the line up there for us to kind of have a look at, boys. Yeah, obviously we'll play with the 4-2-3 and then 1, right?
Yeah.
What you was talking about earlier, Sav, is when and Zabir, when Cody gets down the line and cuts in here, you can't have the left back.
Yeah, that is where Robbo was all last season.
Yeah, bro, and that makes no sense because, all right, I'm not criticizing left-footed players, but them men ain't got Vadio to hit a screamer from there. Kirk has taken a shot in the team where I got Sabazalai, Jones, Gakpo, Salah, Sabazalai. He's not the one I want to be taking the shot.
Yeah.
And when they go in those positions, that's what they're putting themselves in a position to take a shot, bro.
You see when N just put it up on the thing and you see how stupid it looks, bro. And then Bradley does the same thing, bro. Bradley's is worse though because Robbo doesn't start off in that position. He runs into that, and Bradley kicks off and goes into that position like Trent did. And I thought we was done with that.
One just tucks into here early doors.
He's there. Kanate comes across and he's there, bro. And I get it, man. You're trying to crowd them out and all that, bro. But you're crowding yourself out, bro. Because Salah ain't on what you are on, bro. Salah's on what Salah's on.
Move Kirkus from there, right?
Hold on, I'll show you. Like, let me just put a defense there. Yeah, let's just show you something. If you put like the back, let's say a team's got a back 4. Normally it's a back 5 against us. Put the goalkeeper in goal. Yeah, as well. This is how crazy it looks. Yeah. So you have him going, I want to cut into this space and get shot away, but there's Mandem already there. Then you've got him running in here asking for the ball. You probably got Florian Wirtz going short, asking for the ball.
Yeah, trying to create that triangle.
Mo Salah probably out wide just for the outlet, and then Frimpong will probably drop into here, and then Sobo will probably be here. Yeah, so you got bare man in positions, but once he cuts in here, like
put Kirkus on the outside and see how tactically pleasing that looks, bro. Because if he give Kirkus the ball, that defender now has to go out there, which frees up the space for Gakpo.
Yeah,
Wirtz can either now run into that gap to distract that number 5 defender, which frees up a striker. You see what I'm trying to say? Bro, like the options there is mad.
He's mad because as soon as he makes this run, he has to go.
He has to come over there, bro.
And if Gakpo's the one with the ball, he has 2 options now.
Shimmy and get the shot.
He can find the striker or shoot.
In fact, he has 3 options because he can give the ball to Wirtz, he can give it to Kirkus, or he can shoot himself, bro. But when you don't do that, and there's no option on the outside, bro, and it's just man are trying to low block us and that, which will happen in the game, especially if we score early or something like that, and they're trying to, we're not, bro. Now, the only difference is where you got Frimpong the only difference is when Frimpong plays, he tries not to do that. So Salah ends up in Frimpong's spot, and he actually ends up where he's meant to. But that's what I said about balance. If you've got Frimpong doing the right thing on the right-hand side, just have Kirkus doing the right thing on the left-hand side. Don't have this unbalanced, weird thing because you have Salah, bro. Salah will always find a way to score and get assists because he's Salah. He's cold, bro. So let's do that, man. And then it's balanced, and then Ekiti gets free to just roam in the box.
Because you can see, like in a line, these guys, everything's in front of them. There's no one making runs on the outside to cause them any problems, bro. Not one bit of overlap. Yeah,
and to be fair, you've been kind to them as well because you put a back 4 there, but we know when the game's on, there's DMs there as well.
Yeah, it's 5 man plus DMs. Like, do you know how crowded it is in there? The space is going to be out wide. So realistically, it should be as soon as he gets the ball, he should start making this run, which then will try and drag him. So if he wants to cut in or he goes with him, he'll then reverse it to him in the space here. And then there's a cross across. You got players loading the box for tap-ins.
Yeah, because if you think about it, normally when our game is, and I'm not asking you to do it now, but Kanate and Virgil are damn near on the past the halfway line. They're just standing.
Yeah, them man are up here just waiting.
Yeah, which means that other person's team, apart from the striker, is all in that little area. All of them. And we're trying to make space now. We got Verts now, so now it's like eye of the needle pass. Can he use it? But that's why what Zabir says, right? You have to stretch the game at that point then.
Nah, let me add. I'm gonna add these man in. So we got the 4. Let's add the DMs in there as well.
Because if that's a team like, if that was a team like Everton, bro, and you're trying to get through Branthwaite and Tarkowski and all them, man, you ain't getting through that shit.
Let's say this is how Bournemouth is gonna play it. They're gonna go 5 at the back.
Yep.
Would it be 2 in there or 3 and then 2 in it? It would be, or they'll probably go 5-4-1 or something mad like that.
Yeah, they'll have Semenyo out there and Tavernier where Salah is and then the striker. That's it. That's literally how it looks, bro.
Because the striker is gonna have to apply pressure on the free midfielder, and then the 2 midfielder will kind of step up to try to box him in. We're still gonna have to use the wings, which using the wings mean Kirkes and Frimpong. It doesn't mean Gakpo and Salah anymore.
Yeah,
Gakpo and Salah usage on the wing has to only be getting the ball up the pitch. You see what I'm trying to say? We're not trying to find them and in just bopping it around the way it is, bro. Because bro, it's gonna be too congested. Because we know them men are gonna try to cut in. Cut into what?
Bro, look at that, bro. That's crazy. From a bird's eye view, do you see how many man them are just standing in that half space? Where's the space?
Bro,
the spaces have to be out wide, bro. You have to stretch that team and then move it quick to get to the other side. Pull man out of position.
And I'm being nice because I put Kirkes on the outside, but realistically, how man have him? He's in here now.
Yeah, it's true.
So he's in here, and then maybe one of these guys are like here waiting.
This will definitely go to prevent something down the wing, but
let's take.
No, honestly, bro, I'm not trying to see DJ tracking Semenyo, bro. I'm not trying to see Szoboszlai tracking Semenyo, bro.
That's the problem what Slot has, because that's how he uses Szoboszlai. Whoever's dangerous, he throws Szoboszlai at them, which is, I think it's unfair on him sometimes, bro, because I'm like, but he's not there to just fucking be a babysitter, bro. Like, there's 11 against 11, so I don't understand why he has to do more than everybody else, bro. And he doesn't free up his game to do anything offensively most of the time, even though sometimes he just
especially
sucks.
if he's starting a double pivot.
Yeah, exactly.
He's too far back.
It's true.
Shout out. Big up to Scottish Bear as well, guys. If you haven't already, please smash the like button on the video, man. But yeah, bro, it looks so congested. Even just looking at it now, I'm just like, bro, how do you even play through this?
It's Frimpong. He's the free man.
If you had a team that moves, that does movement, and see, because how you've got it is exactly how we normally look. But you would think that it's just because it's a still image. No, that's actually how we look when we're playing, bro. Whereas there's other teams that play like, I just saw PSG do it to Spurs. That's what it looked like at the end of the game. All the Spurs players were back. PSG were doing exactly what Liverpool are doing there. The difference is these men were moving so much, bro. They had Marquinhos dropping in and Lee dropping in. People were moving everywhere. Dembele didn't just hang around. He was over the right. I mean, you saw where he crossed the ball in from.
Yeah.
He crossed the ball in from the Frimpong spot because he played a 1-2 with Hakimi. Nothing was working for Hakimi. So all of a sudden he said, you know what? Let me stop trying to do that. Play the 1-2 with Dembele. Dembele be the guy. And then it worked, and then they got the cross and scored, bro. And who did they cross the ball into? Ramos, the striker, bro, because he was in the right spot. It's not like, of course it's hard because it's the Premier League, but they're professionals and they play in the Premier League. So for them, it's quite simple of what you meant to do. And then obviously the difference is if you get caught out because you're bad on the ball, which we cannot afford to do this season at all, to be bad on the ball and passing the ball around. Because you get caught out and the ball, someone sends the ball over to Semenyo. Okay, bro, there's no in it. Free run into the space, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You got these man here, Tavernier and them
Tavernier and Semenyo, bro. Yeah, but free
now
run into the space,
bro. Has to run out there, or Kanate has to run out here to cover that.
Where's Kirkes? Because he was inverted. Look where he is.
Yeah, because he's inverted.
For some reason, and big up to G. I feel like 10 games in, man, saying Kirkes ain't it, you know. And it's not even his fault or his ability. And we will only be able to live it down because if he does the overlap, because remember when he overlap and swing it into Salah, bro, that was a dangerous pattern of play that came from the overlap.
When everyone said that Kirkus was good last season, and he was, like, obviously I trolled him and that, bro, but he was good. But he didn't, to me, he didn't come across as good as everyone else was saying he was, but he was good, bro. But all of that came from the overlap and crossing the ball in, bro. And one goal that he scored against Newcastle when he rossed it. So why all of a sudden Slot wants to play him like that? That's why at the time it wasn't so much about who's better. It's Nori fits better than he does, only because I thought Slot was going to do this. And Nori in that 10 spot, he can do what Varvador can do. He's techie on the ball, innit? Them other man are kick and run, like the kick and run guys, innit? Proper old school left backs. And you ask them to do something else. Now, the one thing they've got scouts, they've got coaches. They might have gone, nah, you've been seeing Kirkus in training. He actually can do it. Okay, but at the moment, the season hasn't started, so we'll see. I'll give him a chance. But all I saw in that Palace game was he was decent when he was doing what he was meant to do in his own way. Once he tried to do the Slot way, he looked confused as shit, bro. And you would be confused because you're not normally. Well, I'm normally a left back and I'm in the 10. It's confusing.
Yeah, it does make sense. But lads, let's go. What's our score prediction for this one, man? Because this one's going to be an interesting one. So chat, big up to the chat, guys. When we do the score prediction, we want the goal scorers as well. Just for
first 5 games, I'm doing a stupid miscommunication, breakdown of transition, getting caught out. I'm not rooting for any clean sheet in the first 5 games. So for this game, I'm going 4-1.
Pray for Alisson's Golden Glove this season, man. Pray for Alisson.
Pray for
because bro, we've seen it in the Palace game where Cody get the ball, not slating him, but that was a moment to transition or secure the ball. He lost it, and we weren't ready to be defensive because we're in a okay, let's get up the pitch mindset. And that's literally how we believe in space. It's when the transition from our side breaks down, 1-2 quick pass, the opposition is in. No, that's literally how we're conceding goals, bro. If you notice, even in a preseason game, that's how we're conceding, bro. It's our transition fails to get up the pitch, breaks down. Yeah. So I'm going Salah hat-trick, 1 pen. Beautiful pattern of play. He's definitely getting that hat trick. The 4th goal coming from either Verts or Ekatike. Gakpo 2 assists. And I don't know who scores for them, but I can see a transition breaking down and them man are just quicker to react and capitalize. 4-1.
If Salah misses one more penalty, you got to take him off him.
Yeah, definitely. I would have taken him off now, but the season hasn't started, so would you take him off the first miss in the season?
Yeah, I'd rather just take him off him now, to be honest, bro. But it's all right. Yeah,
I'll take him off now. It's the fact that you said 1 more. So
yeah, I know I was trying to be nice, but I just think that if I say 1 more, then that means he's gonna miss, and then I'd rather him just not even take it. Let Sabazalai take him.
Sav, what are we doing? Where you going with this one, bro? Chat as well. I'd love to know your scores as well. I know there's a few that's thrown their scores in there. What are you going for?
At the moment, I don't know if Bournemouth's going to have a fit striker, but if I'm going to go 2-0. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0. And Ekatike both goals. This will be the first Salah will miss out the first time this time.
Maybe Salah assisting there. Just to run the GA.
Frimpong and Sabazalai. Assist.
What was yours, Zabir? You said Salah hat-trick, and who was the other one scoring?
Ekatike or Wirtz, either one. Throw it in the air. But Gakpo definitely get 2 assists.
Gakpo with 2 assists. All right. Now I'm just writing it down so we can see Who got it with the scorers as well? So who got close? For me, well, you giving us a clean sheet. Xavier hasn't given us a clean sheet.
My clean sheet was by default, by the way. It wasn't because I thought we was going to do some great defending. It's just because I was thinking about them going forward and that, bro. And I don't know, bro. Like, Semenyo's cold though. He can. He's one of them. Like if he's on it, he'll kick off and start running at man, bro. But it'll be interesting to see if Kirkers can deal with that. Which, like I said, they played for the same team not long ago. So
I'm gonna go 5-1.
that'll be a great way to start the season. It's batter, man. Friday.
Yeah,
night.
I'd love to say a madness like 7-0, but I don't think it'll be a 7-0. 5-1 for me. I think Salah will get a brace. Ekitike will get a brace. I think Florian Wirtz gets his first goal as well. And for them, I think they'll get a pen and Semenyo, one of those guys will take it.
Who's giving the pen away, Virgil?
If he gives away another one, we might have to. I'll give away no more penalties, my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think he'll be like Kirkers that gives it away because I think he'll want to prove a point against his old team. And I think he'll be trying too hard, which then might end up conceding a penalty.
Man said prove a point, like they sold him, bro. He wanted him, bro.
No, when you leave, and sometimes man are like, you're leaving. Some people are like, oh, we get it. You're leaving to a bigger club. Some man will just hold feelings, right? And he might have to go there and show like this is the reason why I left.
Yeah, listen, we got right Anfield in it, so we ain't losing. I know that much, bro. Let's build the Anfield record back up in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this should be. I'm not trying to see man be struggling in this game. I don't mind taking long to break down Bournemouth and that, sitting back, but I'm not trying to see like it's just trash, bro.
And I didn't even do my assist. I think Wirtz will get like a hat trick of assists.
Flozzer.
I think he'll get 3 assists in the game. I think he's got that in him to get 3 assists, man.
Could be a young masterclass, isn't it? A young Thiago versus type shit, bro.
Just be at the end, just setting it off for someone else to kind of finish it off, kind of thing. So yeah,
these are the game where he should be showcased, to be honest, bro, because they'll start sitting back. So he should be showcasing what he can do. It looks like, but I think Ekitike is going to cook in this game, man. Like not even just from a goal and assist standpoint. I just think he's going to cook in this game, and I can't wait, bro. I'm so happy we got him. I know everyone else seems to want Isak more than whatever, but he's already at our club, bro. So that's my guy, bro. Isak's in some dungeon somewhere, bro. We ain't even seen him. Has anyone even seen the real Isak, blood? Because everyone thinks that's Isak who got out of that car the other day, bro. But we didn't see his face. That might be a stand-in.
Ross, I know. I see what you mean. Is either it might not be.
Yeah, bro. It might be.
No one knows where he is. No one knows.
We ain't seen him, bro. Like when was the last time anyone saw the actual human Isak, blood? That's a real question. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's smoke these dons, bro. And it'd be nice because it's Friday. We're the champions, so pressure on from the first game if we win. Remember, Man U and Arsenal got to play each other on Sunday, so someone's dropping
Someone
points.
has to drop points, innit?
Yeah, and Man City got Wolves still. So
yeah, they're smoking. You know that game's finishing like 6-0, bro.
That game is gonna be like in the 70th minute. It's gonna be 0-0. Man, be like, I'm watching this boring game 4-0 Man City, blood. I said Foden and Oscar Bob in the last couple of minutes. Allow me, man.
It's gonna be mad, innit? Well, guys, there you have it, man. Previewing one. Leoni in the building now as well, just due to his medical. And we just kind of have to wait and see what goes on with Guehi and Isak. But listen, we got a game to play on Friday, and I think that's gonna obviously be the most important thing and leave the signings to Edwards and Hughes and all these guys. But yeah, man. So we've gone 2-0, 4-1, and 5-1, and some of the chat we've gone with some good scores as well. Let me just double check.
Last time we smoked someone on the first day was Norwich on it 4-1.
Yeah.
Divock Origi, blonde hair and
won the league. Divock, man.
Who won the league that season?
So we got 3-0, 3-1, 2-0, 2-1. Yeah, it looks like 5-0, 3-2, 5-2, 5-0. Yeah, 3-0, 3-0. All right, everyone's in a good spirit, man. Everyone's in a good mood. Well, Let's see, man. Let's see what happens. But Zubiri, big up, man. Big up to Sav as well. Hold on a minute. 9-0. All right.
We beat them 9-0 before, innit?
Let's see. But big up to Sav. Big up to Zubiri, man. Savage link is in the chat, guys, and also description, and also in the title as well, man. So
Watch
love
along
for the
Friday,
love.
man. Yeah, 8 p.m. So watch along will be at like 7:50.
Is it already up, bro?
Nah.
It's not up. Oh, could I just
No.
read that straight to it now? But all right, I hear it. But yeah, watch along. What time you going live?
About 10 to maybe quarter to, because you're not doing the build up in it, because you'll be
Nah.
out. So I'll go
Yeah.
quarter to. We can talk about the team lineup just before the game starts. So yeah, should be very interesting.
And then Saturday, we're not going to do the call in after the game, guys. But Saturday, I think I've got it for 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Saturday, 8 p.m. So that's after all the games on Saturday. So you guys can watch that. And then we'll sit and chop it up with you guys as well. It gives us an extra day to digest whatever we saw, whether it's good, whether it's bad. So it'll be interesting, man. But love for the support as always, team. Still 100 plus in the building, man. So as I said, guys, please go and subscribe to Savage's channel, because that's where we're going to be doing the watch along on as well. And then yeah, man, join us back again, man. Close to that 5K as well, guys. If you haven't shared it, if you haven't liked it or subscribed to the channel, please do so. And obviously, you know, we're sponsored by Match Bingo as well. So especially with the games around the corner as well, why not have a go, have a laugh, see what you can do. And as I said, if you click the link in pinned to the top of the chat, also in the description, also the QR code on the screen, you get an extra 200%. So have a go, see what you think.
Still doing FPL.
Oh yeah, the FPL as well, guys. I will set it up. I would have to set it up, say tomorrow, right? Thursday, tomorrow. So once I've landed and chilled, I'm gonna set up the FPL league. And then I'll post it out in the community tab. So you guys are gonna be able to see that as well, to join it and see how many of us can go, man, because it should be interesting. And we'll do like a weekly check-in after all the games as well. Hopefully on the Hangover show, that'll be perfect. But we'll see. All right, guys, big up. Go and have a great night, man. Peace out, peeps.
Peace.